Yeah, I'm at it! Oh no! Watch out the rocks! Oh, damn it! Oh. We're actually going to check this new surf spot. We got the whole crew. We don't look very out of line. We're padded up. Got
Look at the top of a fucking skyscraper.
My god. Oh. Look at how gnarly this is. That thing is so steep. About to send the biggest storm drain in the world. 3, 2, 1.
There's 6 actually.
Okay.
How many do you really want though?
Breakfast of champions.
You want 2? Yeah. Okay, never mind. We're gonna make it more. We're gonna do 8 egg McMuffins.
We're heading to the dive spot and then we decided to throw a couple poles out. Marty's on. What is it? Oh, we got color. Well, that's a nice way to start the day. Got poke.
Sauce platter. Leave that fucker in the pocket.
That was a great way to start the day. We got a skipjack tuna, or as here in Hawaii we call it maku. When they get bigger, they turn into okatas. I like to eat them like poke style or sashimi. So we make it to the dive spot and we have some visitors come right to the boat. So I'm like, Mark, let's jump in. And these whales were just right next to us. And this was the closest I've ever swam next to whales. And then, yeah, it's pretty undescribable, but you definitely get this insane adrenaline rush and your heart starts pumping. But it's time to get to business, and we are hunting for ukus. We throw out some chum, and yeah, this uku came up pretty fast, but he was just staying really low. He was probably at about 90 to 100 feet, and I was not about to hit 90 to 100 feet today, just because, yeah, that's really deep, and also, we're diving in super deep water, so it just adds a eerie factor. Now this really haunted me the entire day. I don't know what I was thinking here, but I didn't shoot this uku, and I really should have. And I just was pretty rattled about it. Part of the reason I didn't shoot it though is I was diving with somebody that I really look up to my entire life, and that's Kimmy Warner, and I didn't want to blow the shot and mess up her opportunity. Now this guy came in again, and I don't know what I was thinking. I probably had a shot there too. It's just sometimes really hard to gauge these shots, especially when you're diving in blue water where you don't have any references. But we're just chumming up some sardines. I don't know if you guys saw that little fish at the end of our flasher, but that's an opelu. There was Kimmy. Now this guy came darting back up. He was super hungry. He was definitely excited to have some free food. But I just was pretty baffled that I couldn't get in range again. But I don't know, maybe I had a shot there. It's just so hard to tell, and you don't really know how big these fish are, like I said, in the blue water. And it's always the worst thing when you're diving with someone and your partner just rushes a shot, and then you don't see that fish for a lot longer, or just, he's probably just going to be gone. So I don't know what spooked him there, but he was like coming up and then he darted back down. But I'm always trying to figure out what goes through these fish's heads. But I can definitely say that what's going through the fish's head right now is there's some food. And then right here, these two kavakavas come up, and I'm lining up for them, and then the uku comes into range, got a nice shot, and I'm really happy I did. I was almost going to shoot those kavakavas, but as soon as I seen that uku, that was definitely the target species. Now this is how you know Kimmy is an amazing diver. She is automatically dropping down to go check if I need a backup shot, or just check on me, which is super nice. And it always just feels good to know your partner's really dedicated to watching what you're doing. And diving is such a mental thing that you really need that. And whenever I dive with these experienced people, I just feel so much less loud in my head, and I can just focus in on what the task is.
Do you think let him run, or?
I would start parsing it. Sashibis, or what was?
Kavakavas. I was about to shoot him, and then I seen the uku, and then I was like, oh.
When you're lining up with them, the uku is all around you, and I couldn't see what you were aiming at.
So I haven't done as much uku diving as Kimmy, so I was asking her if I could get some advice on if I should crank it in or not, but she said it looked like a good shot, so I just pulled it up here, and I'm so happy. I haven't ever shot a uku this big, so first thing on my mind is we have a lot of sashimi later. Ukus are definitely one of my favorite sashimi fish, and they're just so tasty. Yeah, look at how beautiful they are too. But I don't know if you saw that, but Kimmy's flasher flasher float's a duck. And how's this? So I'm heading back to the boat, and Marnie's just absolutely slaying it. And it was such a cool shot to see him on the back of the boat, just reeling in this big uku, and then looking down and seeing it there. Justin just threw me a opelu to use as a flasher, so they work amazing. If you see like a ono come in, or a mahi or uku or something, you just chuck it like that little PVC pipe on my waist. But the only thing about the opelu is it's just, oh my god, right here. So Kimmy and I are diving on this nice uku, and then all of a sudden she looks behind me, and her eyeballs go huge, and there's this family of whales that are just coming to say hello to us. Look at how big their eyeballs are. These creatures are just amazing. So I thought I got close to them earlier, and then these ones came even closer, and then we thought they were just gonna swim by and just kind of pass on through. But then we turn around again, and they're doing some Nat Geographic stuff. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but Kimmy thought maybe they're doing some breath training for the baby, or this was amazing to see. And it was so cool that they were totally fine with us being there. Now the current switched or something here, and it just turned into a full wildlife park. These dolphin swam through, and then this, I think it's a sandbar shark, came up like 100 miles an hour to hit our flasher line, and then after that, my GoPro died.
buddy.
But I shot my first Mahi Mahi. I'm absolutely frothing here.
See that? Hold it up. Nice. Killer Mahi right there.
We got dinner, that's for sure. Stoked. Marnie got one, and then Eli told me to get back in the water, so I just hopped in as fast as I could. Seen a pretty nice uku, and then this guy came up and he swam off, or he like wanted nothing to do with me, and he went super far off, and then I shimmied my flasher out, kept shaking it, thought he wasn't gonna come in, and then all of a sudden he turned around, came back, and then I just took a long shot on him and got lucky.
Yeah, that's a good day, huh?
Solid day for Maddox boy.
Very solid day.
Let's go.
Put that sucker sideways. I want to see it.
So we got first ever Mahi Mahi and my personal best uku today. I would say it's a very successful day.
And Blue Planet whale stuff.
Oh,
Oh, the
we
whale
can't
stuff's
leave the
gonna be
whales out
crazy.
too. That's probably one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Like, I don't even know what they're doing, but it kind of seemed like maybe the mom was breath training the baby or something crazy, but definitely don't see that every day. How's this Neta? Woohoo! Oh, I mean Neta.
That's a huge Neta. That's great. It's like, yeah, God, those are so good to eat.
So good. How's your chicken? Did you realize there's some ants on it for extra protein?
I didn't even notice.
I said it too.
That's I know where to go.
Dragging the frying pan.
I think we're feeding the tribes.
That's the biggest one. I think that's a world record one.
fishing?
That's a world record one.
Hey, here's today's haul. Kimmy, how do you think we did?
Look at that thing.
Oh my gosh. Neta.
Oh, I thought that was
size
an
10
uhu. Look at that Mahi.
one caught a rock?
No. Oh no, Eli did, but he didn't bring it
More
up.
fish.
Did you shoot an aku? Was that on the
Oh,
long
we
wall?
got
that
it. We got
one.
it trolling.
Eli
it.
is.
Bring that out there.
Oh, there's livey.
Was there birds?
Just careful for the teeth over here, yeah.
Was there birds?
Of course.
Yeah.
Keely shoots at Ono every single time he dives.
How are you gonna
Paul's not done yet. Eli's yellow spots. We're just here at the Healy household. It's the next day after a super epic dive day. Here's what we got going on. Auntie Kimmy's just cutting up some fish. How do you think I should prepare my uku tonight?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, carpaccio, sashimi,
so many good options, yeah.
steam. Cannot go wrong.
We got Rosie over here just destroying all the left.
You want your Mahi right now?
Yeah, I'll go for the Mahi.
You can use this one.
Sounds good. Yeah. Okay, rolling. Bingo, here's yesterday's catch. We're eating really good tonight. So this is my personal best uku, my first ever Mahi Mahi, and it's alongside
Great day.
with this legend right here.
Nice fish.
Good.
Okay, new theories.
Tearies, Bach, tearies.
Kylie's theory is peel the skin.
Peel it.
Yeah.
Well, that's alright.
Rosie, what do you think?
I'm going. Oh yeah, yeah.
Can we get an interview? Oh, thank you. You need a knife?
I got one. Okay. Thanks. I was pretty stoked with my uku, but of course Eli here showed us up with a 20-pounder.